TRG Floors is proud to introduce the Radiant Positioning Mat Installation Method for the MasterHeat Radiant Heat Wire System. With its ease in installation and protection it offers for the heat wire, it is truly a winning combination. The Radiant Positioning Mats, commonly referred to as RPM, are lightweight and extremely durable. It installs directly over plywood or concrete. Over plywood, the RPM mats replace a cement or fiber backerboard. Over concrete, the RPM mats insulate the substrate and allow the heat cable's energy to be directed toward the surface rather than heating the concrete slab, making it more energy efficient and maximizing the heat on the flooring surface. The mats are 20 inches wide by 44 inches long and are available in two thicknesses, a half-inch RPM 500 and the more popular 5/16 inch RPM 330. Each sheet weighs only 2.8 pounds and is constructed from a heavy-duty 60 mil ABS plastic. For larger floors, begin by snapping lines to ensure RPM mats are straight and aligned. We begin by spreading the manufacturer-recommended multi-purpose adhesive using an 1/8 inch V-notch trowel. Spread smooth and evenly over your plywood or OSB substrate. Over concrete, use Ultraset urethane adhesive by Bostik. Next, lay the RPM mat into the adhesive. Butt the sheets together, do not overlap them. Make sure the studs stay in a straight line with the adjoining sheet. This will ensure the wire stays straight and consistent. Using a wood float or 2x4, apply pressure over the RPM to press the mat evenly into the adhesive. Once the mats are in position, you can mechanically fasten them using the recommended Porter Cable pneumatic upholstery stapler. It is important to staple along the edge of each mat and then in the middle of the mat every 4 to 6 inches. This stapler will fire a staple as fast as you can pull the trigger. RPM mats cut easily with a utility knife. A light score and snap is all that is needed. You can customize the mats to go around vents or any desired shape and toilet plumbing as well. When the RPM mat is installed, you have a built layout grid for wherever you wish to position the radiant heat cable. The stud spacing is configured to allow the cable to be installed at 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 3 inches, or any desired spacing. To begin laying the wire, attach the cold lead section into RPM using a hot glue gun. For the RPM 500, the cold lead section will lay directly into the mat. For the RPM 330, it is necessary to cut a section out of the mat and chisel a 1/2 inch wide by 1/4 inch deep section out of the substrate in order to get the cold lead section to lay below the surface of the studs. To begin, the wire is unspooled directly into the RPM mats below the installer's feet, minimizing the risk of the wire getting damaged during installation. For longer wire runs across a large room, the ability to wrap the wire around a stud keeps tension on the wire, thus minimizing the chance for the wire to slip off a stud during the installation. Notice how fast the wire goes in without metal tabs to fasten. In addition, if necessary, the installer can make corrections to the spacing or change the direction of the wire easily without having to go back and undo press-down tabs with the metal strap method. Notice on the right side how the installer wraps the wire around 4 studs and brings the wire back into the inside row, and on the left side he wraps the wire around 3 studs. This keeps the wire pulled tight down on the side of a row of studs and keeps the spacing consistent at 2.5 inches. Refer to the spacing chart for details. Rubber grommets are used to keep the wire from accidentally lifting out of the RPM mats. These are placed on the end turns of the wire. Most contractors often use makeshift grommet pressing tools to speed up the installation process. Any rigid plastic tube with a 1/2 inch inside diameter works perfectly. RPM mats give you peace of mind when doing your job. Not only can you walk on your installed wire without worry, but other subcontractors can walk on your job without ever touching the wire. This greatly reduces the possibility of damage to the wire or integrity of the floor heat system. Your installation is professional and protected. Next, after the masterheat wire is installed, apply M-Bond bonding agent using a pump sprayer or brush-on method. However, a pump sprayer will be much faster. Coat evenly in both directions, back and forth, to cover all sides of the studs and base of the RPM mats. Spray evenly and do not allow the bonding agent to puddle. If necessary, brush out the puddled area. Allow bonding agent to tack up approximately 30 minutes before pouring the leveling compound. You are now ready to begin applying the masterheat mix or M-Flow self-leveling underlayment. The product this contractor is using is masterheat mix, which is a quick drying underlayment. If desired, you could mix this product to a self-leveling consistency for ease of pouring and spreading. Using a flat trowel, trowel the masterheat mix into the RPM mat. Notice the wire is protected from any potential damage from the trowel. Using the surface of the studs, simply screed it to a perfect level. With RPM mats, leveling is so simple anyone can do it. When finished, you have a perfectly smooth floor ready to accept your flooring.